Hello fellow traders, this is Paul. I'm with Big Kahuna Trading Club. Got a really good looking chart. This is one I've been expecting to do something here, and it's starting to look like the Cat 3 is going to be resolving here real soon, and pretty good move off the lows. This one could be a monster stock here in the next 6 to 12 months. So I'm going to break it down here in a second when we get back. I also have another additional stock at the end of the recording. It's a high-risk stock, very high vector, but it has the potential to produce 100-200% gains on it just because of the speed of the stock. So we'll break that one down too. Be back here in a minute. But first, before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us reach more traders like you and keeps you updated on our latest trading tips. Also, we're looking for talent, maybe someone who's not locked into their own way of trading and is open to exploring a new outside-the-box form of cycle-based trading, which we use to swing trade equities and day trade indexes, SPY, QQQ, and futures. If you have any interest in that, DM me through our social media or email me at paul@bigkahunatradingclub.com and I'll give you more information. Okay, we're still maintaining the A+ market rating. And again, if you're curious about how we get to there, go to bigkahunatradingclub.club/market-rating back to snow. Okay, cycle-wise, let's look at the breakout off of the floor here. We had a $100 PPP that held. That's a very quality price zone on pullback from an IPO high. So basically off the IPO, we got up to about 400 bucks. And so we had a good strong bounce off that $100 PPP. So this is a quality stock. And a lot of times, once we get above the original IPO high, you know, produce 100-200% out of that. And if you're down here in the lows, get some pretty big gains over a few years' time. So what we have right now, we have basically a Cat 3. We had about a 0.75 BMI, 0.75 BMI TM1 on the pullback. So we got that cycle set. Next one was a 3.5 month plus, TM2 plus, and that's set in July. Had a soft landing pullback off of that to the $200 PPP. And nice pop off of that. So basically where we're at right now is we're trying to retest it at 200. I don't think we're going to get that close. We probably have some error in the consolidation. And more than likely we're going to get a breakout of this 10 to 13 cycle in the next couple days. We got actually that's 17 bars. You know, that's a TD6 cycle. And so basically you can see right there, it looks like it's wants to hold above the $200 PPP. We got the 35 MA support on that second bounce. I think that low will hold, but we'll see. So we have a 250 PPP up here. And so once that cracks, that should offer support on a pullback. And, you know, cycle-wise, coming off that TM5 off the IPO, we had basically 3 extended cat lines, a TM4, TY1, and TM7. So you get the TM7 breakout, that's a key IPO cycle, and then pullback retest of that and that gap fill right there at the 125 PPP. So we've already had nearly 100% move off of that. Actually, yeah, a little bit over 100%. So we got a pullback TD6, probably going to be a slinky here, which is a higher low on the third wave down. So this one could pop hard because we have a TM3 cycle there, and that's a really strong cycle to be setting up above the left cup pivot. So this one can rock and roll. Would not be surprised to see it out of that TM5 cycle, maybe well beyond that by the end of the year. So looking real good. Again, this is Snow, and I got another stock for you. This one is much higher risk, a very high vector on it. You can see right here the way it moves. When it breaks hard. But let's look at the 3-day chart. Yeah, you can see what's going on here. We have basically just got a bunch of bounces off that $20 PPP. Look over here, the vector right here. Basically, in about 1 month, a little bit over 1 month, went 760%. So it's got a lot of energy in the base, and we're outside of that 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 was here. 3.5 cycle was inside this trend line. So basically broke out, came back, retested it. So right now we're going to be, just basically trying to take out these highs from back here, which I think this time it will crack. It just looks like it's ready to go. So again, higher risk. This is not one you put your life savings into, but it is optionable. You can drive down the risk that way. You got 10 to 13 cycles setting up here in the next couple days. Yeah, let's look at that bar count. Yeah, 10 to 13 on that. So a nice little dip right back here to the 35-hour PPP would be kind of perfect on that. So again, this one's ready to rock and roll. So I would not be surprised to see a break very soon, next couple of days after we get that TSS set pullback. So I'm not going to set targets on these yet. This is need a little bit more information on, but just know it's fast and it can produce some big gains outside of that big trend line, both SNOW and GSAT. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.